Hey, your hero is here. I'm about to save your life, alright? I'm gonna save you from a lot of trouble. Ex nice guy here. And I just want to speak on why nice guys finish last. Let's just talk about relationships for now. I may double back and speak on other aspects. Um, so one of the first things is they just may have low self esteem. And when you have low self esteem, you're more desperate, alright? You're willing to settle, you're willing to compromise, which may lead you to being a pushover, all right? Which I thought I had. I do actually have this on the list, but I'll just tie that together. You'll be a pushover. You're like, oh, I don't really want you to leave me, and but that's not exactly what I want. But so you just putting yourself in uncomfortable positions, and to live in anxiety like that, it beats you down in itself. So it just kind of forces you and kind of solidifies you in that role of just being pushover with low self esteem. You don't think highly of yourself, but for some reason you should feel so honored that somebody chose you, somebody picked you, um, and you don't want to ruin that whatsoever. So you got a bit of a scarcity mindset as opposed to an abundance mindset where it's like, well, I would hate if you were to leave. Alarm went off. Hold on. If I would hate if you were to leave, but I mean, I have to keep my integrity. I have to keep the makings of me. All right, I can't be moving according to however you see fit about me because you may not feel the same way about me a week from now that you feel about me now. But I'm always gonna have me. I'm always gonna have to deal with me. So I can't let how I treat me be based on how you choose to treat me. So yeah, they may have low self esteem, and that's just not particularly good for relationships always, man. Because if you got two people with low self esteem issues, that's gonna be a problem both ways. And if you have one with low self esteem and one with high self esteem, which I couldn't imagine that being a thing, um, somebody's gonna get tired of the next. All right, so the best relationships obviously work when two people can uh, work on their own. All right, who are satisfied working on their own, wouldn't mind having somebody else. So then they kind of form a unit which would be referred to as interdependent, uh, which is different from two independent, just two independent people together, interdependent. Um, so another reason why nice guys finish last is just that they may not have any mystery about them. So I've already said this to myself, but I can make a lot of these videos right here and do a lot of talking, and you still wouldn't know much about me. That's what I found out in engaging with people. But no mystery. Like feeling like you have to tell this person everything about you, but you really don't. You feel like you got to tell them your every move and exactly how the day's gonna go, but no. I mean, it's not worth it. I feel like it's just like it's okay to talk about how your day went or whatever, but I feel like it should be just heavily documented in your journal. All right, that's where your focus is. Um, my camera's it's taking pictures of my butt, but yeah, you gotta just have that bit of mystery about you, where it's just like the only person who knows about this particular thing is just you, or the strangers who saw you do it, or whatever. It's just you gotta have that going about you, man. And not feeling like you gotta open the whole book up and read through it every day. All right, a page here, a page there. All right, you don't gotta keep giving them the rundown. You don't have to force anything. All right, so keep that mystery about you. So another reason is that because they may have low self esteem, whatever, that you may find yourself to be more clingy than you want to, which takes some of the mystery out of it. It takes the masculine energy out of it. Just you can't seem to just let your partner be. um, without bothering them. Showing your insecurity and all that, and not really focusing on your purpose, or just trying to make the world a better place, or not trying to have a good time on your own. Um, and women, if we're talking about a relationship between a man and woman, women can pick up on that very easily. Like, it's annoying because it's going to show up in the way that you talk. You're going to end up asking more questions as opposed to just giving more answers uh, to your partner, and it's going to repel them. It's going to repel them away. There's going to be some insecure questions in there, and they're going to pick up on that also. It's going to disgust them, and you may end up taking it too far because you can't deal with your emotions, and then they're kind of forced into this, and then when everything cools down, you feel like an idiot for taking it that far, and that makes you insecure because they push them away, and you want a relief. You want your relief a lot sooner than they're willing to give it to you because they don't want to deal with you, and they're the only person who can help you ease that anxiety and all. Yeah, trust me, I've been through it. That's how I can give it to you so vividly. But that's going to become an issue, is just being too clingy, and that's why you have to occupy your time with other things. You gotta give yourself some north stars. You gotta give yourself some things to look forward to. All right, always in any event, always give yourself something to look forward to. It'll make your days better in general. Um, so the next thing, and then I'm gonna make one final point, is that that you just may not have that wild side about you, that fiery thing going within you, and this is why I like speaking of the semen retention. Um, that's why I have multiple videos on it, and one of the biggest points, one of the biggest benefits of that is just that you really get in touch with a wilder side of you, that animal, and then you get to exercise it in ways like exercising, like doing martial arts, and like interacting with people and women, and just daring life to come after you, which is something that I'm starting to get a hold of. I mean, a grip of. My type of philosophy is just to let life come with whatever it may bring, but I'm gonna be equipping myself and not worrying about that too much, and just trying to build up my arsenal, trying to build up my own strength and my repertoire and all those things. But the final thing that I want to make, and this is not necessarily a reason why nice guys finish last, or actually it could be a reason, but I just also want to make this just a point, is that people are looking for someone to use up, man. So and there are a lot of unhappy people out here, and because of that, they want relief, however it may come. So they may use you for your body, they may use you for your resources, they may use you for your time. All right, to be emotionally available for them. Because one thing that you may find, guys who are in the friend zone, is that that this particular woman whose friend zone you're in, she may not be getting this percentage, or let's say if we're playing 80-20, she may not be getting that 20% from her partner, so she'll get it from you in the meantime. So a big thing is she may not get emotional support from the person that she's having sex with, so she'll come to you for that. You give her that, you thinking it's giving you a chance, but it's really not. It's giving her a safety blanket. And that's a harsh reality that a lot of us have to deal with, because we try to be good men, but and also, we don't want to be entitled and all that, but it's like, damn, look, you kind of got me boxed in. So it's like, oh, I guess I got to be an asshole and say, look, this is not what I want, this ain't my setup, and then have you say, oh, you just want to fuck me, you just want to have sex. So we either got to deal with that or suck it up and just, be in a friend zone. But again, if you don't have low self-esteem and more so an abundance mindset, you say, well, nah, I ain't the one for you. You can go get yourself a gay friend or just another male friend who trying to do that. But this gets old very fast. Like, you keep complaining about all these men out here, and here I am. I'm offering something, like I'm trying to right these wrongs out here. I'm trying to love you in my own special way, and all you wish is that you had somebody like me, but not me, because you don't want to ruin our relationship. Like no, like this is not about to fly anymore. All right, and you, I think if you find yourself in a friend zone and you feel like you're a nice guy finishing last in this type of scenario, um, you gotta put your foot down. You gotta put your foot down. You gotta learn to put your foot down and stand for what you believe in and speak out against what you don't want to have anything to do with. And people will respect you for that. All right, people got to know where you stand, because if somebody, you can very easily psychologically trick somebody into thinking that they kind of control you. Like for real, if every question comes with a yes that's in my favor or that's in this particular person's favor, it's gonna be hard to accept a no. All right, that shakes them up in a way. So then you go tell this person who got you in the friend zone, like, no, I don't really feel like this is a two-sided thing. I feel like you taking advantage of me, or I'm here to supply your needs or whatever. You shake them off and you say, I ain't dealing with that no more. Then all of a sudden they want to come at you in a different manner. All right, and not even necessarily the manner that I depicted earlier, where they like trying to accuse you of something, but they may come to their senses like, well, damn, I might be missing out on a big thing right here. I'm gonna have to switch up to keep this person around, you know, and then you may find a solution that way. But other than that, you gotta be willing to go your own way, and you'll find people who respect you for that, whether if it's this particular person or not. But other than that, man, that's why nice guys finish last. All right. Um, because if you look up the root definition of nice, you will see that it actually means stupid, foolish. I wish I would have said that first, but if you made it this far, that's the root meaning of it. That's why I hate calling myself a nice guy. But it makes sense why nice guys finish last. I mean, would you bet on a stupid person? Would you bet on a foolish person to finish first? To finish first? Like, you tell me. But all right, man. That's all I want to say. Work on yourself. Don't make sure you're practicing your own song. You make sure you keep your own song with you. You dance to it everywhere you go. All right. Keep your own tale as far as stories. That you tell yourself, and make sure that you don't let other people depict that for you. All right. So thanks a lot. Like and subscribe.